I was woken up the other night by the most horrible sound. It sounded like, I guess just like 1,000 gears grinding against 1,000 bones. And I realized that my fan had fallen down. I was very sad because once I put it back up, it wouldn't run again.
Aww.
I was really tired, so I went to bed. I got a real powerful fan, one of those sweet floor units. I actually found out the next day that, the only reason the fan stopped working is because one of the blades, when the fan fell, got lodged in an area, and because the fan just has so much torque, it bent the blade over double, and this very hard plastic blade is now bent in a way that I cannot bend it back.
Oh my god.
And it is stuck like that. So, really good, really well-made fan.
Fucking quality fan, baby!
Just real good at what it does until it doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's my life. I have a fucking fan story.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time. It's time. I tell you what, right now, it's time for a load of BS. That's right, a load of BS, the greatest show on the planet.
You're trying, bud. You're trying.
It's almost like I'm a man slowly aging, and each sentence takes me closer and closer to the grave. Anyways, joining me as always is he, the B, the L-A-K. Come closer. Come close.
Grandpa?
Blake.
Grandpa?
It's Blake Tanner.
Grandpa, no! Grandpa! Grandpapa! That's dead Grandpapa Scottye!
Why do you have a British accent when I've been American this whole time? You're not my real grandson. Fuck you.
No, I was adopted from the workhouse.
You remember how your child could not bear fruit, so they adopted me and brought me into their home, Papa?
It was actually a really great story full of intrigue. I was part of a band of lovable ruffians. Very Oliver Twist, actually.
I existed in Neverland. We did the bangerangs and whatnot. I did.
We did the racist dances with the natives.
So what's up? Like there was no off-ramp off of that opening. It was just me like taking the wheel and jerking it until we were suddenly into
I don't know. I think there's still some meat on that bone. I think we could have taken that for the entire hour.
I think we could have done a whole hour of dead grandpa and British child.
Yep. Senior Scottye and Blakely Twist.
Blakely Twist and Dead Man.
And the Dead Man, the Undertaker.
And Undertaker was... I'm here as well, because I'm a southern man and I do my voice. This isn't Undertaker. No. Undertaker was not there.
So it's late. Let's get that out of the way real quick. This is also a load of BS where we just... Yeah, this is the show.
This is the
At this point.
It's like the past 2 weeks we haven't been able to record until like 10 because of your show. Now the show's over and I'm sure we were both like, oh good, we could get in an early record. It's an hour later than usual. It's 11 o'clock at night. We're gonna die.
There's a moment when you messaged me earlier and said, so what are we gonna talk about?
Yeah.
I looked down and I didn't have an answer for you. And my only answer was, oh, so I'm going to be drinking tonight.
There was a moment earlier today that I thought was going to make me very happy, then made me very sad. And it was when you messaged me and said, hey, when did we say we were recording? And I was like, oh, please tell me you've planned something for tonight so we can move till tomorrow. Please. And I said, tonight? And you went, oh, that's good. That'll work. And I was like, damn it, Blake.
Oh, I wish I would have known because tomorrow is better for me, but alright, let's fucking do it.
Damn it! We can't do another Not a Podcast. We've already done a Not a Podcast this month. We can't keep it going.
Okay, with that being said, I'm just gonna need to bring this to you. Bring this to light. Because today I had a breakfast experience.
Okay.
This is really all that's happened to me this week.
Like a Disney World breakfast dining experience, like Mickey and Goofy came out and they danced.
The exact opposite. It's like a sewer breakfast experience.
Okay, so there were rats there, but they weren't Mickey Mouse rats.
Yes. So for the last, 4 weeks, because I've just lost control of my life and everything's just kind of gone off the rails because of this show, I've not been able to make breakfast in the mornings before I go to work.
Yeah.
So I've been stopping off at the one place that's perfect. It's right off the road, right next to my office. Has really cheap breakfasts. And it's Whataburger. So I'm just gonna...
Wait. No. I was waiting for you to be like, it's this lovely artisanal cafe shop with beignets that you can sample. No, you're like, I got a fucking Whataburger, bitch.
Do you know, Whataburger has such good fucking breakfast options. They got that honey butter chicken biscuit.
I was waiting for you to be like, they've got the egg burger, they've got the onion burger.
Now we're getting to the meat of the story.
That's Blake Tanner, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be here all week.
No, he won't. So I've been getting, they got this breakfast taquito, which is real good. They got that honey butter chicken biscuit,
Thought you were about to say breakfast tequila, but okay.
I almost wish. But today, how many times in your life have you ever driven up to the drive-thru and they said, "Welcome to Her, would you like to try our Her special today?"
I mean, quite a few, yeah.
Oh, I've never fucking done that because I know exactly what I want when I go somewhere.
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you mean and actually said, yes, I do want the thing that you've offered
Yes.
me. Oh, yeah, no, never at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll try that today. That sounds really interesting.
Unless I came specifically for that item. And they were just like, hey, welcome to Taco Bell. Would you like to have nacho fries? And I was like, fuck yeah, I would. Give me those nasty cheese bits.
I just saw the commercial, dude. Yeah.
I'm also a little high right now, full disclosure.
It's alright, dude. Everyone is. Do you want a free gram? It's Taco Bell!
It's a lawless hellscape, baby! It's Taco fucking Bell!
So today, I roll up there, and they say, "Hey, welcome to Whataburger. Would you like to try our breakfast burger today?"
Oh, no. No! This is illegal! No!
So it's like, oh, a breakfast burger. And I look up and I just take a small, quick glance at what they have up there. And I'm like, okay, so it looks like it's kind of a biscuit-sized object. And it's got bacon and egg on it. I don't know, they've already got a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I don't understand what they're doing. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just get, it's got hash browns on it. That's it. That's gotta be it.
Oh, no, what? No!
It gets worse.
McDonald's already perfected the best breakfast sandwich. Unless there's some syrup crystals up in this bitch, it's not gonna be...
Boss, this ain't a sandwich. This is a burger.
This is an abomination.
And what I thought was a sausage patty on top of... Mm-mm. Or a sausage patty with cheese.
Definitely not.
And a fried egg.
No.
And bacon on top. Mm-mm. With hash browns in it. Mm-mm. Was actually just a burger patty.
Yeah, wait, hold on. There was sausage and a burger patty, or...
No, it was just a big fucking burger patty. It was a whole-ass burger with breakfast on top.
But why, though? Why?
Because it's Whataburger, I guess. I don't know. It's lawless hellscape, baby. It's 2019. And it's like... And I'd ordered this abomination... And I got it, and I got to my office, and I opened this thing up, and I just looked at it.
Now, wait.
I realized, like...
Before you got to the office, did you know there was a burger patty on it? Or were you still operating under the thought of there's sausage on this, and then when you opened it at work, there was a shocking revelation?
It was this revelation,
Oh, no!
It was the point that I'm like, this doesn't smell like sausage. This is a burger.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna take a bite. And it wasn't bad. I'll give it that. It wasn't bad. It was just a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
I was also just full of fear and anxiety in the back of my mind that every person that walked past my cubicle, because I'm in an open part of the office, I'm like, what happens if my boss walks in and just sees me eating this abomination?
Yeah.
How little will they think of me? Because I'm just chowing down on this breakfast burger that came straight from hell.
I mean, maybe they would think it was a sausage like you did. Maybe that's what they'll think.
Only hope. The only problem was, when you open that bad boy up, ain't nobody in that office, like, they didn't know. They all knew this, like, why does it smell like burger in here?
It's my breakfast. That is a tasty burger.
Burger. It's like, I've got a nose full of burger stank.
So, okay, before we get into the plot of the show, I do need to reveal to you and the audience that I've realized that I am a Jason Bourne-esque sleeper cell, and it's just something I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of my life. I don't know what the code word is, but whenever it's given, I will become a mindless killing machine. And the way I learned this was Sunday morning, the Lord's Day. I wake up, and Emily goes into the living room to play with CJ, while I do the responsible adult thing, which is fall asleep next to a baby. And so then I shimmy and shake, and I wake back up, and I hear CJ in the living room go, "Mama, let's go do a prank on Scottye. Let's go do a prank." And she's like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to be involved in this. He's like, come on, we'll do a prank. And I guess prank was my code word, because that was when my eyes opened wide and I snuck into our bathroom, where what I can only describe, it's a spray bottle, essentially. It's the little mister you get at, like, Universal Studios to spray yourself because of how hot Florida is. We had one in there. I grabbed it, brought it back with me into the bedroom, hid it under a blanket, and was like, he better not fucking step, because he's gonna step to the king, and when you step to the king, like, you get put down.
Listen, there's a reason that your title has step in it, boy.
And he came in, it was like, hey, Scottye, and I said, come closer. What's up, bud? Come closer.
Come closer, step boy.
And then as he did, whipped out the fucking thing and just sprayed him in the face multiple times. He was like, what? Why? And I'm like, you were gonna fucking prank me. This is what you get. This is ultimate vengeance. And he goes, no! And then he goes into the other room. And then later, my parents come over, and my dad and CJ start having a Nerf war, which is a normal thing, but I'm still exhausted and have a baby next to me. But CJ decides to come in there and brandish his Nerf gun and hold it right at my head. And I'm like, oh, this is how it's gonna fucking go.
Because it's one of those situations where it's like, yeah, it's a Nerf dart. You know it's not gonna hurt, but still, the gall.
Yeah. Well, I then performed a series of moves that if people were watching me on camera, they would slowly and dramatically remove their glasses while going, Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. Because gun is at head, grab gun, whip it over his head, forcing him to drop it, take him, put him in a headlock, and then hold the Nerf gun to his head. Like a fucking Boondock Saints murder scene. I just grab the boy like, you gonna try that shit again? I will annihilate you without second thought.
I like that your relationship with him is a lot like mine was with my uncle, who, when I was 8 years old, would do some shit like that, and then we'd just have a war.
We'd have a war on our hands. Yeah.
Also, your code word is Nicolas Cage is fallen.
Oh, okay. Also, earlier today, he got in the house and was being a very petty little boy by screaming, "No! Where's my Nerf gun? I can't find my Nerf gun! Where is it?" And he's like screaming at his grandparents, like, "Where is it?" And
then you said, "I sent it to Hong Kong where it could be some use."
No. That was the moment that I knew where it was, because I, like, cleaned the house, and I put his Nerf gun on his desk. That way he's got a real fucking Winston Churchill-esque desk with, like, a cigar on one side, a pistol on the other. And so I just walked into his room, grabbed it off his desk where it was in plain view, and shot him with it. And he turned around and goes, "Why do you have it?" And I went, "It was on your desk the whole time. Open your eyes when you look. I found it for you. Be thankful." And then tossed the gun at his feet.
I'ma teach you a lesson. Now clean yourself up.
Clean yourself up, and then I pistol whipped him.
Now give me your badge and your gun.
Yeah. But Blake, this is a podcast about us trying to quit podcasting by coming up with successful ideas, whether that be movies, cinema. That's the same fucking thing. Feature films.
Oh, fuck me. This is what this is gonna be, huh?
Well, the reason...
Thankfully, my idea has nothing to do with any of that.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna go first this week.
You see, Scottye, I know that you're gonna be coming with something that we need to get money, like, that'll get us some money. I'm also coming at us for our bug out plan for when everything gets too hot.
Okay.
Because, I don't know if you know, but the aliens are coming.
I mean, they're already here. They're at Area 51 and in the ding-dang White House with the lizard people.
No, the good aliens, not the bad ones.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, the other aliens.
These are the aliens. It's like they're gonna come in an Independence Day-sized ship, and instead of blowing up the White House, they're gonna be like, "No, it's all right. We're gonna listen."
No.
Hey, Earth.
It's not the size of the ship from Independence Day. It's the size of a DVD copy of Independence Day. They're very small,
real tiny. And they're gonna come up and they're gonna say, "Hey, humans, y'all done fucked up."
They got very normal voices.
"We've been studying your asses for years, and y'all done fucked up. But there's some people that's worth saving.
Yeah.
There's some people that's worth saving. And listen, we decided to put the decision on who gets saved into the hands of the only two that say that they're the best damn men on the planet. So I guess we gotta trust them. I don't fucking know. Bye."
And also Obama. Obama's gonna help us out, because I feel like we're not fully equipped, so we're gonna be like, "Obama, you're first." Wait, no.
And he's gonna say, like, "I'm on vacation in Africa right now."
No, I prefer the concept that the aliens have now picked us as captains of the kickball team, and both of us have to try to create our best armies to face off against one another.
Just because what, they want to steal all of our the energy of the greatest dodgeball players in the world.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. They challenged Dodgeball Michael Jordan to a dodgeball fight, and now they've got to steal the power of the best dodgeball players in America.
I mean, it's just Ben Stiller, isn't it?
It's only Ben Stiller. He's the only, but only if he's got...
Who else was in that fucking movie?
Blake, you should know our Lord and Savior, Justin fucking Long.
Fuck, he was, wasn't he?
Justin Long was in it. And also, oh my god, I forgot Vince Vaughn's name for too long to forget Vince Vaughn's name. I was like, you know, the guy who's real sassy is just like, "Oh, I guess we're doing the human equivalent of Squidward." Vince Vaughn.
And so, if we win, then the best and brightest humans get, like, put on Mars.
Yeah.
To die, because Mars has no atmosphere.
What happened? Well, hold on. This began with a bug-out bag idea, and then it turned into our own Hunger Games. Like, what the fuck?
Welcome to this. Welcome to a load of BS, ladies and gentlemen, where this shit happens on the reg. So this is our bug out plan. We have to first win a game of dodgeball against the aliens to prove that we're worthy of being saved.
Okay.
And then we get to pick who we save.
Wait, hold on. we negotiated the shittiest negotiation of all time, which is, if we beat you in a game of dodgeball, we're saved. I mean, like, half of us. Like, not all of us. You guys can kill some of them. We get to pick which ones are saved. We're not saving all of humanity.
Yeah. They put us in charge of this shit. So yeah, that's about the level of diplomacy we can bring to this. I also think it's more like, the aliens are like, listen, we set Mars up for you. It's good now. We terraformed it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can only get so many before your world just starts to boil.
Yeah.
So, like, y'all just pick.
Matt Damon shit all over fucking Mars, and it's now able to sustain so many shitty potato crops.
Oh, do you know how many potatoes grew out of Matt Damon's shit?
Do you know how much of the Damon man's feces covers the planet Mars now?
We don't even call it Mars anymore. We just call it Matt Duke.
Mataduke. Mataduke. Firstly, if I want to skip ahead to who we save, fucking Matt Damon. Matt Damon's my first pick.
Yeah, because he's the only one that knows how to survive on Mars.
We need his mystical feces to survive, but okay.
Now, there's another one that I really wanted to talk about because I wanted to get it out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be, like, on our short list, but I don't know if we need to save Nicolas Cage.
You're fucking wrong. Actually, no.
Listen.
We save all of his films, so we have his memory.
Yeah. We have his, but you gotta think about all of the baggage that Nick brings with him. Because he's gonna want to bring all of his castles.
Yeah.
And he can't have any of his ex-wives over there.
No T-Rex heads.
No T-Rex. Bees gone. Out.
All the fucking bees. Wait, so we're not bringing bees with us to the planet?
No, we have to bring bees with us, which means we can't bring Nicolas Cage.
Hey, bud. I jokingly looked up world's greatest dodgeball player. And, hey, there's way too many results for this.
Hold on here.
This is the rest of the fucking show. This is our picks. Because I want them to be, like, super over the top and dramatic. I want them to be like Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. Meanwhile, we're gonna pull it up and it's just like Ted Williams of fucking Arkansas.
These motherfuckers. I'm pulled up. I've got a website called Medium.com.
I'm there.
Talking about the Dodgeball Tribune. Look at their faces. These motherfuckers are intense. Look at number 10, Lucas Boyle.
If I may, 15, Ish Blanco might be my favorite one of them all.
Oh, he's crushing that dodgeball in his hand.
Okay, hold on. I'm making our first pick for Team Dodgeball America, and it's Ish Blanco.
He's there. The West Region Doom, you're in.
Yeah. Cody Foley seems like kind of a pushover, so well. Oh fuck! I just got to Lucas Boyle, baby.
Yeah, they're so ready.
Fucking Mike McGee. Mike is so ready.
He's serving it like a bowling ball, baby.
Oh, this is terrible for audio listeners, but God, it's so good.
Just look it up right now. I don't care if you're in your car or not.
Blake.
Just, like, pop these boys open.
There is one of them whose name is Andrew Ketchum. His last name is Ketchum in the sport about catching.
Oh. I only wish he was in the top 5. Although, that is the legacy of the Ketchum name, to not be in the very top.
Billy Schmidt is here. Holy shit, Tim Fullerton is genuinely terrifying. He looks like pro wrestler Nick Gage, and I kinda hate it.
That is the man that you don't want to fuck with in a bar. Meanwhile, Nate, number 2, he just kind of looks like a PewDiePie got his act together and started working out.
No, Nate looks like a younger version of Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. He looks like he grows up to be Ben Stiller in Dodgeball.
Can we just talk about number one, Justin Payan? Who does not give a fuck.
I mean, you could talk about him. I'm looking up Vince Marchbanks because apparently he has a viral video. He's called the LeBron James of Dodgeball. He has an article on ESPN. Okay, fuck it. This is the rest of the episode. I'm gonna try to commentate as best I can what the boy is doing in the video.
Man, the world of Dodgeball is real deep, isn't it?
It's a lot deeper than we thought. You were like, oh, haha, fun alien goof. And then we were like, oh, wait, let's just talk about Dodgeball, because Dodgeball is a deep, deep vein.
How many times did you play Dodgeball in elementary or high school?
We played it a lot until one kid got his nose broke. But, and I feel like that was most people's, our age's experience with Dodgeball. But see,
we used fucking soccer balls for Dodgeball.
Oh my god.
In my school.
Did you kill someone?
You know what? We never stopped doing it even after somebody got their face busted up.
Well, see,
he didn't have a broken nose, but he was he was so bloody, dude.
Well, see, my thing with I'm sorry, I'm still looking at these good fucking Dodgeball videos. My thing with Dodgeball when I was a kid was I like to consider myself the, not the artillery, what is it? What's the term for the guy who hands out the weapons and does not get involved in the war at all?
You mean like, you're the armory, basically.
I was the armory, I was the fucking Tony Stark who they would come to for their weapons of mass destruction. So all I would do is hang out in the fucking back of the gym and run back and forth and collect balls and hand them out to people. Like, here you go, get them, Billy!
You can only be this Tony Stark of Dodgeball if, during the game, you kept a bunch of balls and just found a way to attach them to your body.
Yeah.
So you'd be the Iron Ball.
Iron Ball? Okay, I've pulled up what is apparently the infamous Vince Marchbanks elimination. And let's see here. He's caught the ball. He fakes. Oh my god, Vince! Fuck yeah, Vince! Vince, you absolute mad lad!
I wish I could see what's going on.
Someone throws a ball at Vince. He jumps, dodges that ball, goes to throw his own, fakes them out, turns around with his back to them, and just boop, and shoots the ball out backwards and gets a he fucking 180 no-scoped. He turned around away from the target and just beamed him with it.
That's some good shit right there.
So Vince is on the team. We've got to finish off, though.
I just want to say, I am amazed at how great Dodgeball is for candid shots of players.
It's very good. I love it a lot, actually. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Vince Marchbanks in Beast Mode. You have to continue the show, because all I'm doing now is watching Vince Marchbanks highlights. All right, there's Vince. Oh my god, Vince! You absolute animal! He's like a cannon! He's just firing them off. Fuck, Vince! I don't think I've ever seen someone so violently throw a dodgeball.
You know what? Do they need, like, a person on their team to be the ball collector? Because I would love to be that person.
I want that to fuck. Vince does not give a fuck. Like, you know the calm, collected kind of, like, throwing a dodgeball at someone. Vince don't give a fuck. Vince has got a cannon. He is backed up and like he's throwing a fucking speedball in baseball, just whipping them at people. Vince takes off people's heads.
Nice. Okay, we've got to stop talking about Vince, as great as he is.
Okay, so Vince is in. That other dude with the weird face is in. Me and you are in as you're in as ball collector. I am in as the Iron Ball.
Yeah, because you're the only one who gets to cheat. You're the Michael Jordan
I'm
of this.
I'm the Michael Jordan of the affair.
Except instead of Michael's secret stuff, you just come in covered in balls.
Yeah. So we've got 4. How many members of a dodgeball team does there need to be?
Yes, that's enough. We're good.
So we beat the aliens, and then, you know what, Blake? I know we said we're only saving a few select people, but we've worked so hard. We creamed them bitches in dodgeball. I think we beat them so bad, we saved the whole world!
Oh, that's great, because I was at the very least just going to take the entire state of Vermont, but that's fine.
Okay. Can this be next year's end of the world party? It's halfway through. 5 people in alien costumes bust in and challenge us to a game of dodgeball. And then we've got to play dodgeball. Fucking Scott, the audio tech, is freaking the fuck out as dodgeballs are flinging around his skull.
You mean at the point where we A, get the highest ratings for the digital media track, and B, get banned from Dragon Con forever.
At the exact same time. We get it, and then we fuck it up immediately.
Yeah, that's our MO, so yeah, let's do it.
But Blake, if we're going to afford that many dodgeballs and alien costumes, we're going to need some cashola, so why won't you come with me on an adventure to the Shill Station?
Oh, hello. It's Mr. Fagin out there. He's gonna come bring us to the Shilling Boys.
Ding ding!
Ooh! Do you know what, Scotty? I just logged on to patreon.com/loadofbs, and I saw that our shit was revamped.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah? Oh no, I thought you did it!
No, I revamped the website. I didn't do much to the page. Yes, the entire Patreon has been revamped. It's totally changed.
Although it does just set everything out for you. If you feel so inclined, if you like what you're doing, if you're able to support us through Patreon.
If you want to become a BS Moon Marine,
then give us $25 a month.
Jesus Christ. Go to patreon.com/a-load-of-BS. You get exclusive perks, access to the exclusive show. You paid for this, that me and Blake are going to be recording another episode this week. And have we officially decided? Because I think it's Rocktober. And originally that meant I wanted to watch a Dwayne The Rock Johnson film. Then I realized there are none on Netflix. Other than, like, Race to Witch Mountain, which is actually a good film. So I didn't want to fuck with that. So why?
But I want to watch something that's at least vaguely spooky for October, since we've gone so far.
Well, I can tell you there's at least 2 deaths in The Dirt, the Motley Crue biography film that is so dookie and garbage.
God, no. I cannot. I'm drawing a line in the sand.
Yeah. Okay.
And my ass is gonna be buried in it.
I'll find us a good spooky film for patreon.com/a-load-of-BS. You also get access to our Discord, shout it out on the show of your choice every single week, like the amazing podcasts Radish and Associates Anonymous, like my mom and dad, like all of the great Salty Frank of the Seven Seas. They're all BS Moon Marines, and you can be too at patreon.com/a-load-of-BS.
Off topic, we could watch this movie called The Vagrant, which is from 1992. About a horror comedy about a yuppie who's certain a homeless man is systematically attempting to destroy his life. It spent exactly 1 week in theaters.
Oh my god! This does sound good. We may do that one.
It's also on YouTube for free.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get some awesome BS merch to rock out in the real world, it's super soft. Also in the chat, Gaster is just freaking the fuck out. Like, they made an Escape to Witch Mountain remake? Why? Why? Why?
Oh, I forgot that was...
But merch.loadofpurevs.com is the website where you can get some awesome BS merch for all of the different programs, from A Load of BS to Fight Boys. Me Again is hopefully going to have some merch up soon. I just made a really dope, like, Illuminati-style shirt that's inspired by Me Again. And if you want it, you can get it at patreon.com/A-load of BS. I was meant to try to say BS weird, but it sounded like a load of babies.
Babies! Come on, babies!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following event is scheduled for one clusterfuck and is set to occur in Birmingham, Alabama. Introducing first, he is the bearded man from the Badlands, the absolute Badlands, Scottye Moore! And in the other corner, sporting the modest plaid on plaid on plaid, the man with the plaid crown, the plaid is plaid on the plaid, the man who knows nothing about wrestling and everything about plaid, Blake Tanner!
I'm sorry, was I supposed to do something there? I thought this was just you two.
Oh, no, that's Dylan. Hey, Dylan.
And we are the Fight Boys, and it's a show about professional and not so professional wrestling. Make sure to check us out, because when you're a fight boy, you're a fight boy for life. All right, Blakey T, we've saved the world from aliens thanks to the...
Did we?
Thanks to...
Did we? We just talked about dodgeball a lot.
No, I'm sorry, you're right. I'm looking back at it. Vince Marchbanks saved us all from fucking aliens with his good cannon arm that he has used to take off all of their heads. But I want to talk about a film. And it's a film that is in theaters currently. And it is a film that is getting rave reviews and has multiple, like, awards coming. And it's the Joker, baby!
Oh, God, here we go!
And it's not big. I don't want to talk about the actual... I've not seen the film. I've
actually heard that it's pretty good.
I don't want to see the film. I have no interest in seeing the film. Because I read a plot synopsis, and Blake, I'll be genuinely fucking honest with you, nothing in it seems cool. It just seems like a lame old comedy director's idea of edgy, and he got lucky and managed to cast a good actor as the Joker, and that's why everyone's like, it's great.
You know, I'm really enjoying this spread of, like, reviews. IMDb gives it a 9 out of 10. It's sitting at a 68 on Rotten Tomatoes, and Metacritic is at 58.
Oh, yeah. Because some people love it. Some people really don't love it. And I feel like I'm gonna fall on the I don't love it side of things, just because I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Because
also, like, the director has been making some comments and stuff that's just made me be like, I don't wanna.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've read the plot, but the plot is the saddest thing on the planet, and I just don't care for that. Like, even fucking Ledger's Joker had a sense of fucking pizzazz to him. This Joker's just a sad old man who starts shooting people with guns.
Cause he's the Joker, baby!
He's the Joker, baby! And I read the super bland plot that really just doesn't stick with me. And that's why I want us to make the good Joker. I want us to come up with a decent plot for a Joker film.
Oh. Okay. So, listen, there's this book called The Killing Joke. And you make that into a movie. Boom, segment over. Good night, everybody.
I will say, they already did it. Wasn't that good. It was alright, but it wasn't that great.
That's because, unlike, that suffered from the opposite of what this film did, which is, like, it had shitty production.
Yeah.
And not great acting.
And there was bat cest, as Gaster points out. There was some bat cest. That was real creepy.
Love me some bat cest.
Okay, so the film starts out with bat cest. And that's not involving Batman. It's actually just a couple of bat people. Actual bats.
Also, the Joker's name is Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, no. Joker has a shitty-ass name, too. It's stupid, and I hate it.
Yep.
So, where do we start? Where do we start with the Joker's origin story? Or is it an origin story? Or do we just do a fun road trip movie?
You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do an origin story. I want to do an elderly Joker story. This is a Joker at the end of his life, because this gives me every reason to have the Joker played live action by Mark Hamill.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Willem Dafoe, but that's pretty good too.
Like, there is so much of the Joker to me that is Mark Hamill, because I grew up, most of us grew up with the animated Batman show from the 90s, and it's like, his Joker voice is what I ascribe to the Joker. Like, Heath Ledger did a great job being the Joker, and there have been some good Jokers in the past.
Jared Leto, excellent Joker. Great Joker.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But, like, there's something that goes back to just his... I don't even know what to say. He has a certain panache when he plays the Joker. He has the point of, like, he could be, extremely serious about talking about something at one point.
Wait, hold on. Why was your fucking Joker Robin Williams at the fucking beginning? I just want to tell you, Batman.
Exactly, and that's what it was.
So,
go from, like,
how about... I want to suggest something, and it will allow you to have your old Joker. I want you to remember, I can't remember if it was a movie or an episode of Dexter's Laboratory, where Dexter travels through time and meets super buff Dexter, and
it was a 1 hour special, thank you so much.
And then old elderly Dexter, and then like all of the different Dexters. We do that, but we get Mark Hamill is like old man J, OMJ. We bring in Jared Leto to be the young, shitty Joker. We've got...
the worst Joker.
We got Jack Nicholson back. It's gonna be tough, but we'll get Heath Ledger in there. And they're all hanging out. And is it their ultimate plan to defeat Batman, or is this a new thing?
Now, this is what's gonna happen. You know the plot of that Dexter's Laboratory special that you just told me about?
Yes!
We're gonna follow that exactly, and so we're gonna make Batman the bad guy.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, was what about there's like one universe where there's good Joker, evil Batman. Evil Batman has now taken over Gotham as some sort of like horror. He's lawful evil. He's turned into basically like a police state is what he's done to Gotham. And
so it's like the Red Hood universe.
Yeah. And then Joker decides to open all of the different universes up to come and bring all of him together to fight Batman. But the problem is all the other Jokers are real shitty and evil.
It's like each Joker just fucks with the other.
Yeah. There's the Tommy Wiseau Joker from that fucking weird thing they did a while back.
You know what? Let's just get a Nicolas Cage Joker in here. I bet he'd be down to do it.
There's a Nicky Cage Joker. Okay, so I think he has to assemble... He has to assemble a team to fight back against all of the evil Jokers. And I guess since there is an infinite number of universes, you have to assume 50% good, 50% bad Jokers. So...
yeah.
Who are our good Jokers? Because obviously we've already got the team of the bad Jokers being Jared Leto, who's definitely the leader, Heath Ledger, the new shitty one that's named Arthur.
I want Will Smith to be a good Joker.
And he raps. He has to rap the whole time, baby.
Oh my god, this is gonna resurge Will Smith's career.
Yeah, much like...
I want him to just be... because he would be so good at it if you made the Joker a good guy.
Yeah.
It would be like everything that the genie in Aladdin was supposed to be when he played it, but he's just decent at it.
Hold on, can we take a quick aside to talk about what was quite possibly my favorite moment of Dragon Con this year? And it wasn't getting drunk with Chewbacca. It wasn't our live show. It was when me and you were just chilling in the room hungover. Actually, no, it was the night before. Chilling in the room, and the fucking Prince Ali, no, not Prince Ali, the Friend Like Me scene from Aladdin, the new one, showed up, and it gets to the, can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? And then I paused it and just looked at you like, what do you think he's about to do, Blake? What do you think his fancy-dancy Will Smith move is gonna be to impress old Al? And you were like, I don't know, what could it be? And then instead of a big explosion or a big magic trick, it's just Will Smith going, fucking beatboxing.
Oh, he would be such a good Joker!
Except instead of laughing, he beatboxes. He's like, so,
holy shit.
Will Smith Joker's on there. Nicolas Cage.
I like the idea that all of the good Jokers are like more older, hardened Jokers now.
Yeah.
Like they've been around the block.
Okay.
Maybe some of them are reformed Jokers.
Okay, so we need Nick Cage Joker. Actually, I think our main Joker needs to be Will Smith Joker. And then he brings in, like, the unhinged Nicolas Cage Joker to join him. There's a, oh, man, I really want a Liam Neeson Joker.
I'm going to tell you a joke right now. Ha.
Would you like to know how I got these scars? This isn't Liam Neeson's voice, but it is, this is the guy who does lifestyles of the rich and famous. So I love that we have done nothing to build a plot. We're still in casting because there's so many fucking Jokers out there, baby.
I still do want old Mark Hamill Joker in there because he deserves just to be on screen as the Joker at one point.
Can he have a Luke Skywalker moment where he's like the old wizened Joker who teaches all of the younger Jokers how to use justice, and like at the very end he sweeps into battle and saves Will Smith Joker and then gets killed by fucking Jared Leto?
So you just want it to be The Last Jedi, huh?
Yeah, baby. No. So Arthur Fleck is gonna be the one we all think is main Joker, and then Jared Leto Joker kills him halfway through, so then it will be Last Jedi.
Yep, okay. Well, no, he didn't die until the very end, but that's fine. I really do love the idea that Mark Hamill Joker just went back to being called Arthur.
Yeah, no. I was saying that Arthur is Arthur is the
Aardvark.
Arthur the Aardvark. Fuck me, running. Okay, he's on Team Bad. He's on Team Bad as Arthur the Aardvark, but dressed like the Joker, and he teaches us good lessons for kids, like not to steal pins.
Yep,
that's his thing, baby. He loves to go around and steal pins.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, fuck, I'm thinking of Franklin. I'm thinking of the Franklin episode where he cheats on a test to get pins.
Oh my god, I remember that episode.
Those pins look dope as fuck. That's the only reason I remember it.
Not gonna lie, I once did that when I was a kid, except it wasn't a test. It was a physical fitness thing where you had to walk 20 laps.
Yeah.
And get your, around, like, the schoolyard. You had to get your hole punched. So, on a card. So guess who just brought a hole punch? And just every lap, he'd just do an extra one.
Yeah.
And either nobody noticed, or they didn't care enough to catch me.
They're just like, what's that fucking dangling down in Blake's gym shorts? And they're like, we don't need to talk about that. He's a child. Then you smirk as you pull out your hole punch. And you're like, I've got you.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Joker moment.
That's what you caused chaos. You lived in a society, baby.
I did live in a society. Thank you.
Shit.
What happened to this?
Is this even an episode of a podcast at this point, Blake? What has happened to us?
You know what? We're having fun. Let's go.
See, this is the point in the show where everyone listening is like, I'm not sure I follow what they're saying, but these kids sure look like they're having fun. Let's give them money on patreon.com/loadofps.
We didn't even mention our merch store.
Gaster goes, this is just talk between friends. That's all this is.
Welcome to the original idea behind our podcast.
But Blake,
all right.
We've, oh wait, do you have more Joker ideas?
Oh, I'm just saying there's gonna be a big old climactic battle against the Jokers, right? And then Mark Hamill Joker's gonna pick up Mjolnir and just be like, hey, Queens!
And then fucking Will Smith Joker looks over and is like, I knew it.
As the hammer flies through the air, Will Smith Joker catches onto it. Flying through the air.
Into the fucking hammer. Okay, Blake, we've made a terrible film. We've made a bad episode of a podcast. And now I've got to ask you, what was awesome this week?
Oh, shit.
This is the moment where you're like, actually, the film Joker by Todd Phillips. I saw it earlier today. It was very good.
It's really No, I have not seen it. I don't plan to. But, I've heard reviews. You know what's awesome this week? Steak.
Yeah, baby. I know for a fact you've done this as a thing that's awesome before, but I'll let you have it, because it is midnight.
Yes. I did it, actually this weekend, my roommate was out of town, so I had just kind of carte blanche of the apartment. And guess who just made a good steak? A big old filet that he made, and he cooked up on the grill, and then he ate. And it was good because it was nice and pink and tender and tasty. Steaks are great, y'all.
Yeah.
Big old hunk of meat. Marinate it, salt it, pepper it, however you want to do it. Put it on that grill. Get it to that right internal temperature. Open that bad boy up and eat it.
Yep.
And I ate it with a bunch of shrimp.
Apparently the other day, Emily attempted to make shrimp. And I was just like in the bedroom with the baby sleeping. And then I, from the living room, just heard her sit down really excited. Like, all right, time to eat. And then her run into the kitchen. And then a few minutes later, I emerge and she goes, I thought I knew how to cook shrimp. I don't know how to cook shrimp. Oh, no. So
what was wrong with the shrimp?
It was nasty, apparently. I don't eat shrimp, so I couldn't tell you, baby. But I will say, my thing that's awesome this week is Vince Marchbanks, fucking dodgeball player extraordinaire, and his good cannon arm. But also, what's awesome this week, and I feel like I don't want to talk about this on Fight Boys because it will come off as too much of me being a super duper mark for this particular promotion. But God, All Elite Wrestling is fucking amazing.
It's so fucking good though. I wasn't able to watch the whole show tonight, but everything I saw, even like everything in like the main event spot was fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even like they came at the perfect time. They debuted the same week that WWE made probably the worst choices of their entire company history.
And if you want to hear about that, listen to this week's episode of Fight Boys.
Yeah, but AEW has just been... They've not been trying to... They're like the perfect, like, partner. They're not trying to impress you. They're just living their life doing what they need to do. They're not like WWE who are just like, hey, we've got fucking Tyson Fury from boxing and Cain Velasquez and some of your favorite superstars are now on NXT. Oh, you need to watch us. No, you're trying too hard, WWE. I'm gonna turn over to this pretty lady over here, this little filly, who just had a guy on a skateboard down a fucking wrestling ramp, and then clothesline a dude and beat the shit out of him.
Right, he did an ollie into a clothesline, which is there are not a lot of things that you can say I've never seen before in the wrestling world, and that was one of them.
Yeah, it was insanity. It was amazing. Although he did once fucking put thumbtacks on the bottom of that skateboard and jump on a guy. That wasn't.
That was only like a month ago too. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just for the past 3-4 years, I've not been able just to sit and watch wrestling and not have a moment of like, I need to check my phone or see what's going on Twitter or see how people are reacting to this. For the past 2 weeks, I have been at work because I'm a good employee, just sitting behind the register and watching all 2 hours of All Elite Wrestling. Like nothing, even staying for commercial breaks and shit, just wanting to take in every single little bit of that product that they're offering. So yeah, what's awesome this week? Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, All Elite Wrestling. I did, not a joke, when the Bucks came out last week with Kenny, I ran into our stock room and started screaming, "The Elite! The Elite! The Elite!"
We've talked a lot of good and bad about him, for better or for worse, but goddamn, Chris Jericho is a star right now.
He's so fucking good. I love him to death. He's one of those guys, he's like pizza. He is pizza. When he's good, he's fucking amazing. When he's bad, still fucking pizza. Like, it's still gonna be good.
I feel like, you know what, we had a lot to talk about on Fight Boys this week, and most of it was just, like, being annoyed at shit. But this is where I want to get my masturbatory wrestling out.
Yeah. We're like, now we can talk about the good parts of wrestling, because Dylan's not here to start complaining.
Also, we didn't see this week's episode of AEW Dynamite before we recorded, so there's that.
But until next time, Blakey T, where can people find you? On motherfucking internet.
On the internet. You can find me at Blake A. Tanner on the Twitter. You can find me at the Darkroom Vidya on YouTube. Just the legacy stuff at this point, probably. So it's fine.
Calling it the legacy stuff is the best.
And you can find me doing all of our great podcasts. A Load of BS and Fight Boys. Those are the only two that I'm on.
You can find me on the... Oh, it's an elixir of life. Hold on. Boy, come here. What day is it, boy?
Grandpa, it's Christmas Day. It's Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day.
Billy's dying. Billy, no.
I'm getting older. You wished on a monkey's paw for that.
It was a potion. It wasn't a paw, Billy. Oh, no, I'm an adult again. I know I'm a kid. I feel
dying.
Useful. Fuck you, old man.
I'm so old.
Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at Scottye Mo, SCOTTYEMO. Buy all my books on Amazon and check out the new and improved AloadofPureBS.com. And by new and improved, I mean all I did was make a section for me again. The brand new podcast from A Load of BS from the BS Network. It's a self-help podcast about helping myself. It is a daily journal where each day I check in with you guys, give you some daily gratitude. It's not daily. I need to stop saying daily. It comes out every week. I just happen to record it daily and then slice it all together into one good episode for you. So if you want to know what serious Scotty's like, or normal Scotty who's just all relaxed, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You want to fuck or anything? Like, no, that's cool. I don't need to kiss.
Wait, what?
That's how I open every show. I'm like, hey guys, what's up? You want to like kiss or something? I'm just joking, unless you'd be into that. Anyways, of course.
I mean, once you give consent, it's okay.
Yes. So check everything out at AloadofPureBS.com.
Thanks to Tom McGuire and the Brass Holes.
You okay?
Just one of my friends sent a funny picture, so no one would fucking get it. Special thanks to Tom McGuire and the Brass Holes for our theme song, Ric Flair. You can find it in their album, Tom McGuire and the Brassels.
Blake, you understand you have to share with the class right now, right? You can't just not...
It's an old picture. It's a picture of Doomsday from an old DC book. And the phrase is, "Happy birthday, Kryptonian. I give you oblivion." And he's throttling Superman. Except Doomsday is holding a copy of the game Oblivion by Bethesda.
This is how I know you're tired. That's the dumbest shit ever, but it's so good.
Fucking good. Okay, Tom McGuire.
Fucking Tom is at home, like, listening to this episode. No, he's not, but he's just like, I'm not fucking letting him use this song ever fucking again. That's how they want to talk about me at the end of the show. Fuck these two nerds.
We're getting around a year since he was last on the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a year. So, of course, remember to support the show on Patreon or by picking up some merch. But until next time, remember to find Blake and me on Twitter at a load of pure BS, except no substitutes, and we will see you next week.